What is up, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube? That's right, I'm Chris Smith. Today I'm going to be talking about The X-Files, Season 10, Episode 4. So let's get this thing started. Stay to the end. Don't be an asshole or a dick, and actually hopefully subscribe and stay to the end. So let's get this thing going. Okay, the basic plot. When a city official's murder in Philadelphia, Mulder and Scully kind of investigate the thing, and they realize that it can't be really a human that did this murder. It might actually be a little bit unhuman. So that's the basic plot of this thing. And I thought this episode was really good. It was a solid episode. Not too great. It was a very solid episode for me personally. Because why? Because some good things that really came out of it was it gave Gillian Anderson, or Gillian Anderson, whatever, something to actually, bite her teeth on, and it actually gave her some material to really work with. Because even though she's been great in this revival so far, she has just kind of been playing the supporting role. And whether you agree or not, for me personally, I think Mulder has always kind of been more of the focus of sorts of the series, and I thought it was good to kind of have another Scully focused episode and get some character development. I thought it was very good. Like after last week, particularly, like a very fun and funny episode to kind of go more into a character piece of sorts. Looking into like Scully's relationship with her mother, and the relationship with her and her and other siblings and whatnot. I thought that was really good, and her relationship with her own son, really, I thought was very well. The Trashman himself, I thought was very creepy and nasty looking, like the scene with when he kind of goes after the official lady, right, in her house and whatnot, and the song Downtown is playing. I thought it just fitted so well and perfectly, and it added that creepiness for some reason. And it just fitted so well. And I'll probably never listen to that song ever again, but never the same at least. But yeah, also when the trash man kind of rips out the black guy's spine and shit, right? I was just like, God damn, that is some brutal shit. Because when you're eating and you see some nasty shit on X-Files, it's just like, between this and the mutation episode, right, with the laboratory, I don't know which one was like worse. But yeah, I thought those were actually really well done, and like I said, it was good to actually add some character development to these characters that already have development to them. So they added some nostalgia by showing Scully in her coma, and I really enjoyed that. Her scenes with her mother in the hospital was a very emotional thing. She had a lot of emotional depth to this episode, Gillian Anderson. So I thought she did very well. Mulder, he's doing his thing while they're looking for the trash man, right? And let's just kind of go to some of the negatives real quickly. Or actually, one last positive. When they did cross the light streams, I did think that was actually kind of cool. Some negatives, though, is that I did think that it was kind of weird that, spoiler alert, here it is, when Scully's mother dies, she just kind of wants to say, I need to go back to work. And I don't think anybody really go back to work that quickly after your mother has really passed. Also, when she's in the car and like Mulder is like stalking the guy that's going to like lead them to the black dude that leads them down the corridor or whatever. She's kind of dazed, right? And obviously that's a bad thing, but he whistles. And I was just thinking that maybe that black guy could actually have spotted them behind him, especially because he whistled. That's not exactly a very stealthy thing for me personally. Also, when the artist, because there's an artist that kind of causes the trash man to kind of come to life, right? And when it happens, they just kind of when the trash man kind of kills the final guy, they just kind of spread their way out. It was like a very weird editing thing where he just left and they went their way and whatever, and they didn't really explain it very well. I feel like that was a bad thing. They just let him go. The guy is responsible. Scully says it himself. He should have been in jail or something. But they do nothing. But yeah, those are just kind of some of the nitpicks really I had in this episode. Also, I really did enjoy the final scene. The final scene where they kind of talk us about, because Scully's mother really wanted to just talk to Charlie to see if he's okay, and I really enjoyed that because it talked about how mothers really just want to know their children are okay. She knew Scully would be fine and whatnot, so I really enjoyed that because anybody could relate to that, I believe, whether you have a mother, father, whatever, that you just want to, know if your kids are fine, and I really thought that was a good thing. She really delivered that. That was a very touching moment between Mulder and Scully at the end. And yeah, she talks about her own son. It brings up some bad memories. So I thought that was really good. And I'm wondering if the son will come into place in these revival. Probably not. The only thing I have to still add once again, another week, is that I feel like they're going to end this with no repercussions of anything else. They're all just going to be standalones. And sadly, that might be a problem. But that's my review. Comment, subscribe, and like. Hopefully you actually subscribe. Help me out. But yeah, signing out.